Hello and welcome to SpiritSaid. This recording is for your August readings. My name is Karen Knight and I'm a psychic medium and also the editor of SpiritSaid. So I'm here today to bring you your August readings. Now I have pre-pulled some cards from my packs that I've decided to use today. I have rather a lot. Anyone that normally watches me, I have a lot of packs. Two packs today I've drawn. So what I need you to decide, are you part of collective 1 or is it collective 2 that you're part of? Oh, look at that, my hand shaking, spirits coming in madly, look at this. So I'm going to ask them to come in and help me with the reading. Okay, so are you collective 1 or collective 2? Which pack are you most drawn to? I'll just give you a second to decide. Okay, and we're going to make a start with collective 1, shall we? Right, okay, let's lay them out for you. Okay, fantastic. So, collective 1, let's have a look at August, how it looks for you. So we've got 2, 4, 6, about 12 cards here for you. Quite a bit of a mixed bag here. So looking at it to start with, we're going to start right where, you know, this is, I can see that something is running at the moment with you guys in collective 1 where there's something going on at the moment. I've got this message of concern card that's come up and also the deception card that's also come up. So nothing too much to panic about. I think that just means really that someone around you is currently wearing a mask and maybe not who they say they are at the moment. And another card that's come up to back that up is this lovely beautiful Miss Spiderweb card, which says maybe it's time to reconsider some of your alliances, anyone that's draining you or making you feel like you don't belong or you don't fit in. Because it does very much feel like you've been charging forward, trying to get things done, and you're not really getting too far. In some aspects you are, but in other aspects you aren't. And there's this real feeling of wanting to sort of start doing more things, but by the same token wanting to be at home as well. We've got this home card that's come up as well, and also the hermit card as well. And the way that I'm reading these cards at the moment is that although you kind of feel like you do want to join in and do a few more things than you were, you're also quite happy to be at home in your own company, because it very much feels like there's people around you that, you know, you're not really gelling with at the moment, or there's some sort of issue going on that's draining your energy. We've also got this beautiful card saying don't dim your light to fit in. So again, on that front, it's probably time to find people that you can really gel with, that really get you, and you know, and spend time at home and out with people who are gonna support you rather than knock you down. It's time to set boundaries with those people that are in your life that are causing you issues. You know, don't give them too much of your time, don't give them too much of your energy. Remember to bubble up if they are really draining you. But again, it is time to put some time into yourself for the month of August. Now we've got the vanity card that's also come up. Now with this, I want to say I feel like it's just some time to pamper yourself. I know this is not normally how I'd read this card, but I do feel it's come up just so, you know, get your hair cut or, you know, do your nails, whatever it is to make you feel nice, because I feel it's a real time to try to lift yourself up, make yourself feel happier in the sun, get out, you know, get a bit of air, get out in the nature and everything like that. Because as I said, it does feel like you've been sort of stuck in a little bit too much, although home is where your heart is. Don't sort of be held back by people around you sort of not really being too great at the moment. All right, so set the boundaries for those people and move forward. Now we've got the beautiful transformation card that's come up for your future card towards the end of August. So this is just saying that basically you're going through a time of change. I'm hearing the word from my guides here. So it's a real time of change at the moment. It's as much as there's going out and rejoining in things, there's also a lot of anxiousness around at the moment. It's a time of change, and it's also a time of, my elbow just fell off the desk, so it's also a time some people will be jumping in, some people will be holding back. But I do think it's just a time for you to pamper yourself, get yourself out in nature, and do whatever you can to make yourself feel nice. So yeah, so they are your cards. So make the most of August, collective 1, and we will move on to collective 2. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you, collective 1. Oh, collective 1, if you want to think of a question, we can pull a card from the pack of what should you do now. So if you want to think of your question, I'm going to pull a card for you. So hopefully you've thought of a question. Oh, and you've got be honest, truth. So just face up to what really is going on. Find out what the truth is behind a situation. That's your advice from the pack of what should you do now. So I hope that makes sense for you, collective 1. Okay, so let's move on to collective 2. So if you chose number 2, let's have a look and see what you've got. Okay, so you've got a nice mixed bag as well, collective 2. It very much feels a bit like you're a bit of a bystander at the moment. Okay, so these cards, if I'm with you and you've chosen the right pack, it looks like you're watching on at the moment, watching and waiting. That's how I'm going to read these cards. As you know, I don't read tarot as tarot, but I do feel there's a real element of watching and waiting, watching everyone mess about, play, get involved with things. And I feel like you are getting involved, but you are sort of leaning back a little bit. Not too different from the home card in collective 1, just a little bit of holding back. Now we have got the red flag card that's come up for you from the Doreen Virtue pack here. Just saying to you to just watch out. I thought this red flag card's just come up to say just keep an eye on everybody's on certain people's intentions towards you and what's going on. It's always a good idea to keep your wits about you and your gut instincts, because around this time as a watcher I do feel that you're going to start to notice that some people's intentions aren't what they seem. Okay, so just keep an eye for the red flags, as she puts on here. That's not necessarily in a love relationship reading. It's friendships. In fact, to me, it feels more about the activity that's going around what you're watching at the moment. Now, interestingly, we've got some lovely cards coming in here. You've got Unleash Your Creativity and Positive Uplifting New Friends. So I do feel like in the month of August there's going to be an opportunity for you to start stepping into more creative things, maybe take some time if some of you are on holiday to do some art or just something that uplifts your soul. But it's time to be a bit creative, because I think that there's a build-up of creative juices that need to get out your system, and it does look like that positive uplifting new friends are coming in as well, so that's awesome. Now with regard to this watching and waiting, we've also got the protection card that's come forward. So if you do also find that you're around people that are draining you or that are arguing or fighting or just trying to I don't know, just cause extra negativity, it is time for you to bubble up and protect your energy. And again, my elbow keeps coming off the table today. I feel like Spirit is saying to me, like, this is all about some people jumping straight in and some people holding back. There's a real element of August, like which camp are you in, but it doesn't really matter whether you're jumping straight in with both feet or or still sitting in the sidelines, because we're still all in the same boat. So the point is, we're all in the same boat, we're all falling off the edge of the desk, but it is time to protect your energy from anybody that's being negative around you. Now, there is an element of you giving out assurance to people at the moment, and just to let you know, your guides are there, obviously, with you, trying to help you and push you towards your goals. And I have a gentleman stepping forward now that's saying that a lot of you in Collective 2 are quite goal orientated. So for those of you in Collective 2 that are goal orientated, make sure you use your creative visualization and set those goals that you want to achieve in August, because August will be gone like a flash before you even know it. So if you've got a summer intention, make it your purpose. And also, I'm very much drawn to the blue and the water, so if you can get collective 2, if you're around water or lakes or sea, awesome as well, because I do feel the assurance, and it's going to make you feel a little bit more at one with nature and everything. Also, I want to say as well that you may have been giving out a lot of assurance lately, trying to help these people that are all arguing and whatever around you. If that is you, then you need to bring balance back into your life, okay, because they're all miserable anyway and it's not helping you. So just balance up when you can. And I'm talking about these people that are, you know, around you and they're squabbling. They're just not going to be happy no matter what happens. So if you've got people like that around you, bubble up, use your protection, make it as if it's not going to affect you. Do some art, do something creative that's making you feel better. Try and find some uplifting new friends. You have got do your part to illuminate the universe. So again, I think this is an interesting card, and this one just comes up to say that, you know, basically that is you there, you know, sort of trying to help everybody. So can continue to illuminate the universe, but rather than trying to settle their squabbles, maybe do it creatively, find some new friends and people that have got the same beliefs and can support you, or they don't have to have the same beliefs, but at least they don't criticize you. All right, so try to look out for that sort of thing. But yeah, time to do your part to illuminate the universe. And look, you've got the soul tribe as well, soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. So again, this is all about finding the people that really are gonna lift you up and that are going to support you no matter what you do or what you think. It is also a time to look to distant horizons, okay? Set goals for next year, even if you can't get away this year, maybe next year. But it is a time of freedom. Set out your intention for what it is you want for this month, and then put it in a pink bubble, and then cut ties with it and let the universe deal with it for you. This distant horizon card is all about freedom, and you know that is certainly coming to you guys, so fingers crossed. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. Beautiful cards for you. So you've got distant horizons, freedom coming from anything that's been holding you back, especially the mindset and the mind games. All right, that's what you need to be free from, mainly is mindset. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. So if you wanted to think of a question, I will pull a card from the pack of what should you do now. So think of your question, any question. Okay, and I'm going to pull a card for you. So if you thought of your question, let's see what the little pack of what should you do now thinks about that. Oops. What you are thinking is accurate. Okay, so collective 2, what you are thinking is accurate. All right, so I hope that resonates with you and you've enjoyed your readings for the month of August. Please do share away for SpiritSaid. We really appreciate all your support, and I will see you next month. Have a wonderful August. Stay safe, and I will see you next month in September. Take care. See you soon. Bye.